In the days of myth and legend, the beautiful Calypso, daughter of Atlas, ruled the wine-dark seas, and all sailors everywhere. As with all beings of great might, she was both a nurturer and a destroyer. Calypso had domain over all the seas, and all sailors everywhere both loved and feared her. Nevertheless, she was the protector of all sailors. Although Calypso was described as a woman as changing, harsh, and untamable as the seas, there were different versions of one story of how Calypso fell in love with a young sailor and mortal pirate named Davy Jones, and she rewarded that love by giving Davy Jones the Flying Dutchman, charging him with the sacred task of collecting all the poor souls who died at sea and ferrying them to the worlds beyond. Because of that love, Davy Jones agreed to set foot on dry land once every 10 years to be with Calypso. True to his word, Jones spent the next 10 years faithfully carrying out the duty. But whenever Davy Jones came ashore, Calypso was nowhere to be found, for the seas are fickle and unpredictable, as was the powerful goddess who ruled that domain. Calypso possessed a fiery and unpredictable nature, reflecting the fact that she was a goddess of the wild and untamable sea. She was also vengeful, and being a very powerful goddess, she was extremely dangerous when angered, summoning a devastating storm and a massive maelstrom after discovering that Davy Jones had told the Brethren Court how to trap her in the form of a human. It has been torture, trapped in this single form, cut off from the sea, from all that I love, from you. 10 years I devoted to the duty you charged to me. 10 years I looked after those who died at sea. And finally, when we could be together again, you weren't there. Why weren't you there? It is my nature. Would you love me if I was anything but what I am? Her womanliness was unsurpassed in grace and bearing. She was as changeable, as whimsical as the sea itself, and exemplified the deepest charity and brilliance of a woman's mercurial nature. Calypso's power were only eclipsed by the great god of the sea, Poseidon himself, and only Zeus, chief of amongst all gods, could command her. It is my nature. Would you love me if I was anything but what I am?